Hey guys, so today is Flash Tuesday, and it was a really good episode. I enjoyed it. It was nice seeing the Scooby Gang just smiling and being together again. By the way, of course, spoilers, but if you're watching this video, you probably already just watched the episode too. Alright, so let's talk about it. This episode should have been called, Iris Finally Gets to Talk episode, because they don't use her enough. I freaking love Iris, and they just don't use her enough. In this one, it was so nice to see her act, talk, interact with everybody, and it was lovely. And I wish they had more of her talking in the series. So I'm hoping this has become a new trend. We get to see more of Iris and more of her relationship with the rest of the cast and more of her acting style. So I love that right off the jump. Number two, it was excellent seeing Caitlin back. I didn't realize how much I missed her until we got to see her come back and they all was together again. Barry was this series. I love this series because it's just everybody plays like 4 different versions of themselves. Like Barry has been like, now he's Savitar, he's Normal Barry, now he's Silly Barry, the one who lost his memory. This one, I ain't go without. I missed him being dark and being his regular self, and this was pretty good. Like it was like, but I'm not crazy. I know this is the calm before the storm, and I think the storm is definitely going to be the last episode. I actually do not think that's going to be the next episode. The next one we saw is going to be with Captain Cole, and they're going to be trying to steal this power source. But I noticed that this showing a little bit of the previews for next week, so it could be the storm, but I don't think so. I think they're going to save the storm for the season finale. But we shall see. And we saw at the end, after Caitlin is done working with them, how her eyes turns back to normal for just a little second, and that was nice seeing that maybe they can go and get through to her. But I don't think it's going to save Cisco's hands. And I'm still wondering, Barry, or Bart now, did you tell him about his hands? Heck, did you tell him that in Flashpoint he's a billionaire? I mean, seriously, Barry has screwed. Cisco's my favorite character, and he has been, I think, screwed the most throughout this entire season or series. First, he's just been getting got. Like, first he gets killed by Dr. Wells and gets betrayed. Then he loses his brother. Then he loses the girl. Now he's gonna lose his hands. And and he also was rich, and then he lost that. And Barry didn't even tell him about that. He just said, you don't need to know. He could at least told, like, you know, man, you made this app and it made you a lot of money. But he doesn't know if Cisco got some weird app in his head that could make them all some really good money. No, he keeping everybody right in their place. I'm like, you is no type of friend. So I mean, look how hard he's working. He's working hard to save Iris. The other dude acting like he asking him, my brother Dante is dead, can we do something about that? Nope. Get out my face. I mean, seriously. But I love it. And I also freaking adore how colorblind the Flash is. I mean, it was so cute when he was like, we're brothers, and he looked at his hand like, oh, okay, like, you know, like it's a mean nothing. That is one of the biggest things I love about this show. It's so clean. It is a really good show, and I love it. Go back to this episode. Yeah, so it was nice seeing Barry happy and light, but I did miss dark regular Barry. And I'm also missing, right now I've been missing sweet Cisco. Right now he's kind of edgy, and I understand why they make him that way, because he misses his friend. But I just wish they would make him being the sweet, happy one he used to be. And also, he lost some love today. Lost some love because he said he don't like Voyager. What? Voyager is literally my favorite Star Trek, and he'll say he don't do spin-offs? Really? I did not appreciate that because I love Voyager, but I'll forgive him because he's my favorite character. But also, loving how long his hair gets. I don't know what he's going to be like next season. It's probably down to moves behind. But either way, it's a really cool episode. I loved it. If you haven't seen it yet, check it out. It's an easygoing episode. And I love that this also reveals that whatever Barry does, Savitar, it will affect Savitar in some way. Meaning that right now he's going through some... this kind of reminds me of, do you know Red Dwarf? Because Red Dwarf has something like this happening where Lister was actually the one who made himself, like he birthed himself, and he made himself and birthed himself and became what they call it, Aurora Boreas, or basically infinity, and that's what Barry is going through with this whole Savitar thing. So this episode revealed that Savitar wants to become himself. Like, he's a time remnant that wants to exist for some reason, and I think that's really, really fascinating. I didn't quite understand the explanation, but I hope they get into it more in depth next episodes. But yes, so I love this one reveal that whatever he does, it actually can still affect, because he lost his memory, and immediately Savitar lost his memory, and immediately Kid Flash lost his abilities. So this shows that there are things that can happen, and all this happened because of that stupid Flashpoint. And Flashpoint has been the bane of Barry's existence, and ironically has done no good. It has literally done no good for him. He didn't get his parents back. Things were still weird. Everybody's still a little different. Cisco lost his brother, and now he has Julian, and nobody likes Julian, though I love Julian because he's Team Slytherin for life. As I'm happy for him. I hope they keep Tom Felton. I really do. He's added a wonderful feeling to this show. A Harry Potter feel, so it's kind of nostalgic because I've grown up watching Harry Potter. So hope they keep him, but we shall see. And yeah, it's this Flashpoint has been nothing but trouble. So I'm hoping that this season we finally actually destroy Flashpoint. And I would love it if, you know, my fave gets his brother back and Caitlin loses her powers completely, and we keep Julian, kind of. Or maybe that's what if that's the sacrifice? What if the sacrifice is that they find out we can kill Flashpoint, and they find out that Julian goes through like the history and says, but if y'all destroy Flashpoint, my mom and dad never get together, and they never make me. Oh no. You know, I would love that if they actually found out that that's the sacrifice, that the way that Barry could destroy Flashpoint, reset everything, but Julian would not exist. That would be, and also, yeah, and also Cisco would never have met Gypsy, and HR would never be in their lives. And they would never, and HR wouldn't have his new girlfriend either, which that was cute. They're weird. They're funny. They're like their little love chemistry happening. They're like, they actually look alike too. It's actually pretty fun. I like them. But it would be amazing if he was able to destroy Flashpoint, but everything that they had, everything, even his engagement to Iris, would have to be in jeopardy. And that would be the sacrifice. And they have to all trust that they're going to love and find each other, you know, and that Julian has to make a sacrifice because he's just not going to exist. That would be cool. I would love to see that. And I think they're all going to do that because it's called Finish Line. The last episode, which is coming up super fast, and I'm excited. So this was awesome. Comment for the Storm. Tell me in the comments what y'all thought about this episode of The Flash. And yes, like I said, all my videos, I'm an author. Check out my books and the links back at my channel, and I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, bye. Ooh, and did y'all see how Barry entered into that suit? That was awesome. I mean, seriously, he just jumped, not actually Savitar, not Barry, how he just jumped into that suit and like, that was on. That was cool.